Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this. This is Ask Kieran. So if you have any questions, send them to me a message or whatever, and I'll try and get to as many as I can. This one says, "Hey Kieran, I know and I've heard you say that you're not a fan of real-time strategy and fighting games. Is there any reason for this? Thanks." Okay, so I fucking hate real-time strategy and I hate fighting games. Those are probably my two most hated genres of video games in general. And I can sum it up pretty much just to say it is because I suck at them. I think sucking at something is a perfectly good reason not to like it, and it pisses me off when people either come onto my YouTube or other people's YouTubes, or you see it in-game or whatever, and people are like, you just hate the game because you suck at it. Well, no shit. Sucking at something is is probably the best reason ever to not like something. It's not a decent enough reason to say that's a bad game, so I'm not going to sit here and go Age of Empires is a bad game because I suck at it. I don't like Age of Empires because I suck at it. And same with StarCraft, and same with any other real-time strategy game. And it's not only because I suck at it, there are some certain things in both genres that I don't like. I'm a big fan of ow, that hurt. Fucking knee butted the table. Anyway, there are some strategy games I do like. I like turn-based strategy, and I'll tell you why. Because when I play a real-time strategy game like Age of Empires or StarCraft, even if I'm playing on easy, very easy, or whatever, the enemy has built this gigantic fucking massive army in 30 seconds, and I have built a house. I cannot play them. I think they're boring to play, because at least when I'm playing a turn-based... If you don't know what a turn-based strategy game is, it's done in turns. So you do everything you can in your turn, then you pass it on to the next person, and the next person, and then it comes back around to you. So it's kind of like a card game in a way. And then when you get your turn, you do whatever you want. So in my favourite one, which is down here, Civilization... I actually like Civilization 3 better, but Civilization 5, you build cities, and so when you got like 20 cities, the turns become fucking long. So you've got to go to every city, see what its production is, see what it's doing, manage all of your units, all your warriors, and I know this sounds boring as fuck, but I definitely like that approach more because everyone is on the same level. And it comes down to who plays the better strategy in the end. Whereas Age of Empires, if you're really good and you can really get out there really quickly, sure, that takes a lot of skill, I'm not going to say that it doesn't, but you can just get destroyed. But I think in this one, where you're all on the same level, it's a lot more fun to play. And not only that, but the resource shit, I hate. This is one of the worst things about video games to me, collecting resources. I hate it. Whether it's Age of Empires, you've got to go and collect wood, stone, gold, and food. In StarCraft, it's different stuff that powers stuff, I think, and I only played StarCraft once, so don't quote me on any of this. In Empire Earth, I think it was the same. Actually, I can't remember anything about Empire Earth, but those are the main RTS games I've played. And you have to do that. You have to micromanage everything, and if you can't micromanage everything, you're going to get run over. And that's probably my thing. But in this one, it gives you the chance to stop the game and micromanage everything. And it's not resource heavy. Well, this one isn't resource heavy. Like, you have gold and that's pretty much it, but there's no food or any of that crap. Well, there is, but it's not done in Age of Empires the way. Let me just put it like that. So that's why I don't like real-time strategy games. Terrible, absolutely terrible at them. And that's not to say I hate every game I'm not good at. I suck. If you have watched me play Fallout or Oblivion or Skyrim, you know that I'm fucking terrible at those games. And they're probably two of my favourite franchises or series in video games. So, there you go. But when it comes to WWE or NBA or Call of Duty, I will have your number. Most of the time, anyway. Fighting games. Alright, let's get down to fighting games. I am an advocate that fighting games should not be full retail price. And I'm a very advocate that fighting games should not exist if it's not on an arcade machine. Why? Because this thing, or a keyboard, or a PlayStation 3 controller cannot do a fighting game justice. Especially with a D-pad like this. Nah. Give me a joystick and about 600 buttons on an arcade machine and I'll play a fighting game. And the best part about that is you put like $1 in, or 20 cents, or 50 cents, and you've played the game. Whereas a fighting game, if you buy it, you're stuck with it forever, and it's just the same thing. Time in, time out, time in, time out. And another thing about games, and this is the same with sports games as well, is once you've got that strategy that works, you never differentiate. You never say, you know what, I'm going to try this different. No, because passing the ball to Kobe Bryant every time works. Or passing the ball to Messi always works because he scores all the time. Or using Kratos or using any of the other Mortal Kombat characters, they work, so let's just go with them. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of fighting games at all because I'm not bad at them. It's just that I would much rather play it on an arcade machine for $1, whereas instead of putting $60, $100 in a Mortal Kombat or Tekken or any of these other games, it's a complete waste of money. And a lot of them are very Japanese, and I'm not a big fan of Japanese games, just as Japanese aren't a big fan of Western games. So that's why I don't like fighting and simulation, strategy, real-time strategy games. Big fan of most strategy games and simulation games when they mix, like SimCity. So yeah. So that's about it. So until next time, rate, comment, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, do send them to me. I'm out. Au revoir.